It's the 11th of August 2017 and here's Double Wicket Maiden, the cricket news bulletin show on Bizz 99.9 FM Substitute Radio. I'm your presenter for today, Chukka Wilson. Here's what's been making news in the cricketing world. In the second test at Colombo, India have defeated Sri Lanka by an innings and 53 runs, giving them a 2-0 lead in the series. In their first innings, India ended up reaching 622 for 9 declared, with centuries to Pujara and Rahane, while Haraf was the best of the bowlers with 4 for 154. Sri Lanka were forced to follow on and weren't able to force India to bat again. In their first innings, they were bowled out for just 183, with Ashwin taking 5 for 69. They were told to bat again, needing to score over 400 runs just to make India bat again, which they failed to reach, getting bowled out for 386 with centuries to Mendes and Kunaratne, and the best of the bowlers was Jadeja with 5 for 152. England have defeated South Africa at Old Trafford by 177 runs, giving them a 3-1 win in the series. In a low-scoring game, England were able to make an impressive 362 in their first innings, with Rabada taking 4 for 91, to which South Africa could only respond with 226, with Anderson taking 4 for 38. With a large lead coming into their second innings, England could only reach 243, Morkel taking 4 for 41, leaving South Africa a sizable but not insurmountable target of 380 to win. But they were unable to get anywhere near that mark, getting bowled out for 202, with Moeen Ali taking 5 for 69. This has been a very disappointing tour for South Africa, as they were defeated by England in the Test, One Day International and 2020 rubbers, and they were eliminated early on in the Champions Trophy. Not only are they going home with no silverware, but their underwhelming performances on the field have opened up more holes and asked more questions of the team. This is the first time that England has won a test series against South Africa at home since 1998. Their performances were impressive and important because, firstly, it sees the team trying to rebuild and reorganise itself following their awful summer tours of the subcontinent. And secondly, this was the first series with Joe Root as captain, and he has come off as a proactive, thoughtful and dynamic leader. Australia have named their squad for the tour of Bangladesh later this month. Both of the Marsh brothers have been cut from the team, with Hilton Cartwright recalled. Usman Khawaja is still there, and he's the most likely one to get promoted into the starting 11 following his more recent disappearance. The third spinner in the squad, behind Nathan Lyon and Ashton Agar, is Mitchell Swepton. This would seem to suggest that Stephen O'Keefe's Test career is most certainly now over. Glenn Maxwell has been retained in the team, so it seems that his performances in the India series were enough to keep the selectors' interest in him. James Pattinson was originally named in the squad as one of the fast bowlers, but had to withdraw because of an injury, and Jackson Bird has been selected as his replacement. Australia is set to play a tour match on August 22, with the first test against Bangladesh on August 27. And that's the news for this episode. This has been Double Wicket Maiden, the cricket news bulletin show for the 11th of August 2017. I'm Chukka Wilson, and you're listening to Bizz 99.9 FM Substitute Radio. Until the next cricket news bulletin, remember to cock your wrists, play with soft hands, and don't let your centre of gravity go off balance.